Alright. What are we doing today?
Fucking placing my subframe bushings.
Pain in the ass. So we've taken off the exhaust, the sway bar, and the drive shaft, all sitting over there. Now we're taking off the brakes, and then we're ready to start taking out the subframe. Right?
Yep.
Yep. Oh yeah, well, good thing you're gonna replace those, because that's a lot. You almost got the flash on. So we zip tied the brakes to the coilovers because those aren't moving. Keep them out of the way. Pretty much ready to unbolt the 4 main bolts. We already took these little brackets off. So you're ready to come out real soon. So we got the subframe out, replacing these bushings. They don't look too bad. This one's pretty good. A little separation.
What's going on with this madness?
This one's separated a lot. So we're doing subframe bushings on this thing. Shout out to ISR Performance for hooking us up with subframe bushings. I'm gonna get them going. They're actually in the freezer in the break room right now, over there somewhere. So yep, we're gonna start cutting these things out and cleaning them all up to install new ones. So we have to pretty much cut out these rubber slits to get the metal sleeve out, and then cut the rest of the rubber out, and then there's another metal sleeve on the outside that we have to cut and hammer out so the new ones can go in. So we're gonna work on that now. So we have cut the old metal sleeves out. It's just rubber holding it in right here on all 4. And now we cut into this thick rubber layer and get this metal sleeve out on the inside. Right?
Right.
It's not focusing. So after one screwdriver, and a little bit of time, we got all this out on all four. That one was being mean, but got them all out. Now we got to clean them up, get all this rust and stuff cleaned out. Really gross. Put the new ones in. So, hey,
What are you doing? Washing my hands up?
it's time for a Mountain Dew break. By the way, they're already out there,
Alright.
but you're in here doing this.
Filming in the bathroom. It's illegal.
It's not illegal. Not here. There's no rules here. So we are cleaning the subframe and cleaning out the holes for the subframe bushings and stuff, and we also found a ripped axle boot, so we ordered one. It should be here in an hour. We're gonna swap that out and then work on putting the subframe and stuff back in the car. And it's also raining in the middle of the day. Kind of sucks, but we're gonna get this done. So this is why we sourced a new axle. It's all broken and no grease and old and broken.
Yeah.
And it's been broken for a while, right?
Yep.
Oh well. We get to it eventually, I guess. So we're waiting on the axle to come in. We rinsed it off as best as we could, dried it up a little bit. And in the meantime, we're gonna get this axle out. All the bolts on that side are already out. And put the subframe bushings in soon. So these are a two-piece design. It's pretty much just the top part of the subframe. You pretty much want, when you hammer them in, make sure this lip is flat all the way around, so it's all nice and even. And then we're gonna finish the top four and then flip the subframe around and work on the bottom four. What you got in there?
Some stuff.
Some things.
Stuffy things.
So you pretty much, you put them in the freezer and it does some kind of science and it shrinks the metal slightly so they slide in and hammer in easier. And by the way, if your guys are doing this, remove this arm, get it out of the way so you have a good angle to like hammer stuff into. So I'm an idiot and made a filming mistake, so the video is going to probably look like shit, but filming the wrong way. But anyways, subframe bushings are in. Subframe's upside down right now. Got both sides in nice and even. Got her putting the arms back in. That one's good. And this is why you have to remove this arm, because this is just 100%. Not 100%, but it's just in the way and you can't get a clear shot at it there. But other than that, almost done. We're still waiting on the axle. There's no axle there. This is the 100% broken one. Yeah, what about you, gang? This is Eric's car, by the way, not mine. Mine's at home with illegal yellow headlights, I guess. We out here going to get some food. We are waiting on the axle. Should be here anytime, probably by the time we get food and come back. And we're almost done. It's been like since 10:30 when we got it actually on the lift. It is 2:05 now, so it's been a lot of standing around and talking shit. That's probably why it's taking a little bit longer than normal. But we'll be done soon, and then we're gonna see how it rides with solid subframe bushings. got the stuff. And it's raining again, even though it looks perfectly nice out. But it's Florida, and that's what we deal with all the time. It's good. What is that? That's new.
Sausages.
A hot dog stand. Ooh, I love me some roller dogs. Should go there instead.
Italian sausage.
Italian?
Italians.
Alright, so we got back from getting food, ate, stuff like that. Axel shows up while we're eating, and it's the wrong one. And as a lot of people know, 240 axles are super hard to get to. Oh, there's a GT350R. 240 axles are really hard to get for some reason because no one gives back the cores, or companies stopped making remans and all that. So now we have to drive to an O'Reilly's to pick up another one that's the right one, and then we can start putting back together the subframe and all that. And yeah, I don't remember even what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's what's going on, making it take longer. I wanted this to be the fastest subframe bushing swap ever, but now we're doing other things, I guess. So off we go to go pick it up. Oh, there's a damn tree in the way. Came to O'Reilly's down the street from where we were at, and they should have an axle. We got to go see David, right? Dave, something like that. We'll see if it's the correct one. What you got there?
Brand new axles.
Brand new axles. Axle. There's only one. The other one was still good. And we're doing truck stuff. Fun fact, I tried to get axles from O'Reilly's when I first built my car, and it took me 2 weeks because they kept coming in blown up. Caps popped off, grease everywhere, and they had no idea why. But we're gonna head back and finish this up and go drive around afterwards. So full subframe is back together. We have brand new shiny axle and the ISR Performance subframe bushings installed all the way around. Also a couple other little ISR things that the car already had on it. Hanger bushings, suspension arms, and all that. So now we are going to put it back in on this thing that currently is a hover car. So we'll see how it goes. This thing's being a pain in the ass. Everything is lined up straight except for this one's starting to come out, but it has to go that much. But we'll figure it out. It's almost done. Pain's almost over, Eric. Alright, so after a very, 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 very long time messing with one of the subframe nuts to rise it up, it's finally in. All the subframe bushings are flat with the subframe. They're all tight. We got to do a few little things to button it up and put the wheels back on it, and it should be good to go. Pretty much want that completely flat up against the subframe on both sides of the rear, and a little hard to see, but up there also. That's how you know it's in all the way. And then we'll have to obviously raise this up, get it back on the coilover stud, and we should be good to roll. Put these things back on. stance. Yep. How do you feel about that?
Stupid.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Well, we're done. Everything is double checked, triple checked. Probably the subframes, bushing nuts will probably have to be retorqued after a little bit of driving just to make sure. Now we got some some cleaning up to do, since we got to keep it clean around here. Well, made it back home. Took a shower because that was gross. I think we might go out somewhere tonight. It's Saturday night, so yeah, I might film it, might not, don't know yet. But subframe bushings are done on Eric's car, and they came out great. They rode really good. Shout out to ISR Performance again for hooking us up with those, and I actually need to do those on my car. So you might be watching this video again, might not, I don't know, just on a different car. But we'll see what the rest of the night has in store for us.